Hello everyone, my name's Thomas and I'm the shepherd of Malagasy House Church, and I currently serve in the praise team for Wednesday services and the third service as well. So today I'd like to share briefly about the changes in my life over the last few months. The last few months for me has been the most unstable part of my life, I think up until this point. So at the start of July, my dad passed away after his battle with cancer. The salvation of my family has always been a long-term prayer point for me. However, a combination of them being overseas, being very comfortable in life and not ever being in need of anything, and coming from a strong Buddhist family background meant that sharing the gospel and spreading the gospel to them was always something I found extremely difficult. Despite my dad not being responsive anymore by the time of my last visit, and before his passing, I was able to share the gospel, and I truly believe that he heard and accepted Jesus in his heart prior to his departure from this world into heaven. Fast forward a few weeks, and I'm blessed to welcome the birth of my daughter, Thea. In the span of 2 months, I've experienced both my lowest and highest moments of my life. But honestly speaking, I find the timing very cruel. And for a while after my father passed, I found it hard to keep my faith. I found ministry difficult. I struggled to find purpose in serving. However, one thing I never did was ask and question why it happened or blamed God. I know our time in this world is temporary, and I believe everything that happens is part of God's great plan. So when my dad's condition was deteriorating, I could really see him struggling to hold on and suffer. It kept making me question what would have happened if I spread the gospel to him earlier, and he'd receive assurance earlier. Maybe he wouldn't have struggled as much, or who would have let go earlier, having confidence that heaven awaits. Now I'm left with the challenge of evangelizing my mum and my brother. Through the passing of my dad, my mum has closed off even more, and even turned down just the simple idea of attending church for a community. So please continue praying for me to be more courageous when talking to my mum, and please continue to intercede for my mum as well, so that her heart can gradually open for Christ to enter. So thank you for listening, and God bless.